Hello, everybody, and welcome to One Player, in which I take us through some solo gameplay and pass judgment upon said solo mode to see if it meets our solitaire gaming needs. Today we are playing Tokyo Jutaku from Jordan Draper Games. This was a Kickstarter from last year, part of a series of Tokyo series games that I believe there's actually a few more up on Kickstarter either right now or earlier this year. Go check them out. They're really great design. The boxes just they all fit together, and I think part of the charm or part of the allure to these games is that they all kind of combine to play as complex, different complex rules and different varieties of game out of the same components. Jutaku is a dexterity game, a bit different to what you might normally think about when you consider solo gaming. I don't think I can, off the top of my head, think of another solo dexterity game, although this isn't necessarily just solo. You can play it 1, 2, I believe 8 players can play this at once. But I found the solitaire modes quite fun, actually. And there's a couple of different ones, and I'll show you the first one, which is in the manual, and then I'll maybe do a little run through of kind of one that I have kind of just created myself out of the pieces and the available components, and show you how I play the game. So yeah, let's get started. The game that we're going to play, or the set of rules we're going to play today, is called Countdown. There is essentially, these are our building tiles, or our, in the regular game, these will be our building tiles. We choose them and then try to place these pieces to meet the criteria specified on the building tile. So, for example, this needs 3 stories and 4 pieces, and we do that within these little guidelines here. The difference with Countdown is that we're just trying to use as many pieces as possible, and we're using the entire card as a base. So we're going to go for some of these big pieces here to start with, and then link them all together. And the reason it's called Countdown is because it's timed. So it's timed to build the first floor, then the second floor, then the third floor, and each of them getting progressively shorter. So you're trying to build upon them yourself, I guess, as the rounds progress. Maybe that's enough explanation for now. I've got a timer up on another device over this way, but I'll put one in the corner there as well, so you can see that I'm not cheating. I guess without further ado, ready, set, go. Okay. So the thing that I really do enjoy about this game is the components. Or are the components. I just find like this kind of like messing about with weird shaped pieces of wood, it's like a tangram, but also like a puzzle, and also kind of like a fun, like strange kind of, I was going to say mindless, but it's not. It's actually quite mindful. There's quite like a meditative aspect to it that I find quite exciting, or well, no, the opposite, quite relaxing. So I've got 17 seconds left. Shit, I probably should try to put some more pieces on here rather than just 10, 9. Oh dear, that will fit. Yeah, that'll fit. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, and that's gonna go. Ah, bollocks. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna lend myself that one. All right, so that's our first effort. That's our first floor. Now the rules state that we cannot make any overhangs. So one of the rules in the game is that if you are building a second or third story, you can't overhang any pieces that don't have buildings on them. So these little holes here are going to be problematic, I imagine, to say the least. You also have to have all the pieces be touching. So I can't just like randomly throw a piece here and a piece here and say that that's good. That wouldn't work. They have to be touching like a regular building might. So we've done all right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces on the first floor. Now we're going to move down to 45 seconds, the next round, and that's going to be floor number 2. So let's, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. So what was I saying? I don't remember. I do find there's something quite meditative about choosing the pieces, and obviously this is a timed version of the game, so I'm not quite as meditative as maybe, well, I'll show you in the next kind of game mode that I play. I've kind of taken the game to a bit more of a, I don't know, like a quiet kind of puzzle game, I suppose. Whereas this obviously feels a lot more like a kind of a rush. Oh boy, I'm running out of time again. That can go in there. I've got 2 seconds. Oh no. Oh, that was a bit rubbish. Okay, so we only managed to put 5 pieces on that. Then we've got 30 seconds for the 3rd floor, so that's going to be tricky. And as a big fan of dioramas and tiny things and miniatures and all that kind of stuff, I do find that visualizing this little plot of bricks as a building is quite fun. What did I say? 30 seconds? Okay, all right, 3, 2, 1, go. So I like some of the creations that will come up with, that you can come up with on this to solve some of the puzzles on these cards are like really funny and just like weird looking little buildings, and it's pretty great. So I do really like that aspect of it too. It does feel like you're kind of, you're building something that feels unique every time, which it absolutely is. Oh. Okay, that went by a little quicker than I expected. We only managed 3 pieces that round. Okay, and then for the 4th floor, or any further floors, we've got 15 seconds. I could see how playing this against other people would be a lot of fun because everybody would be like scrambling to get the pieces that they wanted, and I get that. But I don't mind racing against the clock myself, that's fine. I'm trying to stall so I can look for pieces that will possibly fit on the top of this before I start the timer. All right, well, let's just start it. 15 seconds. I think this one is a good bet up here. Oh shit, no it's not. What about this one? Yep, that one's a good bet. I can't move that there, but I can move it there. And then I've got maybe one more. This one, oh gosh, 1 second. That's it, look, that fits right there, see? Okay. All right, stop that timer. It looks a bit messy, but I promise you, and maybe I'll zoom in here, or I'll do a little bit of an angle. If I align it properly, yeah, look, it fits. Look, no overhang. That's pretty good, that. All right, I have set myself potentially the impossible task of adding another floor to this, but maybe if there's a tiny piece that I haven't seen yet, we could fit it on. Let's start the timer just in case. 15 seconds to go. I think this might, that might fit. Yes. Oh no, it's too wide. No, there's an overhang at the back. I could probably have fooled you guys, but I'm trying to play fair. What about that? I think that fits. All right. I mean, I know. Okay, we're doing a little unfair. I mean, I'm altering afterwards, but I mean, who can get this fiddly in time? There's the tiniest overhang. It's like a millimeter. I'm gonna. Yeah, fine. Okay. All right, whatever. All right. So now basically we have built our building in the time allotted. And, well, let's take a look at it. I think it's pretty cool. I can see this being some sort of art institute. Oh, that looks like a bit of an overhang there, doesn't it? I hope I haven't completely just screwed myself over on the 2nd floor. No, that looks okay. No, we're good. Yeah, I could see this being like an art institute or some sort of, bizarre factory. Maybe a port. We've got a nice little jetty here. So then we count up our pieces and we see how we did. So we've got 4 floors, which isn't bad. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points. That's a pretty good score. Yeah, that's a pretty good score. 19. Just to give you context, some of my others have been only 3 floors and only 11 pieces. So it does get, the pressure gets to you after a while. All right, enough of a countdown. What I think I'm going to do is make this a short video, and then I will maybe play some more relaxing, my version of Tokyo Jutaku that I've found is kind of my way to play it solo. But maybe I'll put that in another video. This one will just be short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate any of your likes and comments and subscriptions, and well, yeah, tell me what you think about the game. It's meant to be a party game, but we've kind of changed it to a solo puzzle game, I guess, and I think it works. I just have fun with the pieces, and well, I think it's neat. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will look forward to seeing you very soon. Thanks so much for watching.